What is up, guys? My name is Matt, and welcome to a tier maker video. The site is called Tier Maker. I'll put a description in the video about it. But on this site, you can actually rate different things, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to try doing a lot of these because I've been seeing a lot of these concepts, and this seems like a lot of fun. So I wanna try it out. It seems like fun. So today I'm actually just going to be going over Marvel movies, like which I think is the best movies. Which ones are what? Why did they make this? Okay, so easy way to start this out. Endgame and Infinity War go up here. They deserve this way more than anything. Best movies. And they deserve it, hands down. The question of the day is, what's your favorite Marvel movie? Mine is Endgame. If people say that Endgame isn't good, they're wrong. That's all I'm gonna say is that they're wrong. So yeah. Let's just start going down the list. Well, I can go anywhere I want. I'm just gonna put that little guy there. Iron Man 2 was just not good at all. Actually, no, it was decent, but it could have been way better. Where's Thor Dark World? Is this Thor Dark? That's Thor Dark World. That deserves to be at the very bottom. That movie is trash. I've never seen it, but I've heard from so many people that it's like the worst Marvel movie Marvel's ever made. Hulk is just bad as well. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get a bunch of crap over some of my reading on some of this stuff, but who cares, honestly? I mean, maybe a little bit me. Let's just finish the Thor movies, I guess. So Thor Ragnarok is definitely a great film. It's the best out of the trilogy. Where's the other Thor movie? There it is. And the first one was not. It was not really good. Like it's a neutral. I'd put it like on this line if I could, like right there on the line. But it's the Thor movies aren't good. The only one that was great was like the first one, like the third one. That was like the best one by far, easily. Since I also get the Iron Man ones, might put Iron Man on there. The first one was likable. I've seen the first Marvel movie, and I mean it is technically the first Marvel movie. Well, maybe I don't know, but I mean I've seen it. It's good, but it just doesn't appeal to me as much as a lot of people. Like there's the diehard Iron Man fans, and then there's me who's just like, it's fine, whatever. Iron Man 3 was not really okay. Like it was still a decent film, but it just didn't seem right in my opinion. Um, let's go with Spider-Man. Nope, Spider-Man deserves to be up here at the best. Spider-Man Homecoming was a phenomenal movie. Definitely deserves to be up there. And I can't wait for Spider-Man Far From Home. That movie looks great. If you haven't seen the trailers, all I'm gonna tell you, because there's some spoilers in it, all I'm gonna say is it takes place after Endgame, which is confirmed. Mysterio is in there, which I'm assuming is the main villain. I have trouble trying to understand where Mysterio lies on the good guy or bad guy scale right now, but there's that. Um, and then Spider-Man's really cool. Spider-Man's probably up there. Next video I might do superheroes. Marvel superheroes. Yeah, that seems like a good scale to do. So yeah, we're gonna mark that down mentally. Except I'm just gonna click a pen to show that I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just going on a rant. Let's get back to this. Ant-Man and the Wasp was a really likable movie. I like Ant-Man and the Wasp. It was a good movie. Same with the original Ant-Man. Both of these were great movies. Both of these were good movies. That's all I'm gonna like. They're great. Like they're definitely not like some of Marvel's best work, but they're still really good movies overall, which is phenomenal. Here's the controversial one that a lot of people are like, "Oh, where are you gonna put this, Matt? Where are you gonna put this?" Captain Marvel was a likable movie. A lot of people are probably gonna be like, "Oh, it's dumb and just not okay." No, it was likable. I liked it. One of my main, like, it was an overall good movie. It gave great backstory for Nick Fury, brought back Phil Coulson, which was great because like he's like one of my, I he's up there with Nick Fury for me. But My one complaint was that there wasn't a central villain, which is like every good superhero movie needs a main villain, and that's what it lacked. Like it was like, oh, there's these evil people, this evil race of people that copy people, and they just hide as people. They just want to get a new home. That's what they want to do. So it's just kind of complex. I don't know. It's weird. Captain Marvel's a weird movie. It's decent. Brie Larson's a great was like a great choice. Just the plot of it was kind of confusing at times, but there's that. The original Avengers was good. Same with Age of Ultron. Now, out of the four Avengers movies, Age of Ultron's definitely the weakest out of all of them, but it's still a great movie. Like, I would say it like I like personally I like them. I like the original one the least, but you guys can hate me for that. Whatever. I feel I would put it up here, like Age of Ultron up there, like to the best list. Only I would, but don't for one reason. Well, not one, but okay, one reason basically it's why it's good, and well that I can think of at the moment, and it's because they introduced Quicksilver and they killed him off in a movie. Quicksilver could have had like a huge story arc. They could have done way more with him, but no, they just kill him off really quickly, and that was just kind of disappointing for me because I feel like Quicksilver was pretty promising, but what can you do honestly? Doctor Strange was a really good movie. Oh, wait, I would put Doctor Strange like on the borderline here as well. Like it's definitely a great movie, but it's all man. I'll put Doctor Strange at best. Doctor Strange is a great movie. Uh, Black Panther. It was a good film. I'm probably gonna get a bunch of crap for this too. Like I know it's one of the Marvel's best movies and all that, but it was decent. I love Killmonger as a villain, and that's definitely one of the better central villains they've done. But like, just everything overall, it didn't seem to line up with me as well as I thought it would. But what can you do? Um, let's go with Guardians of the Galaxy because I'm saving my favorite one for the last. Well, my favorite trilogy out of them all that I like all the movies for. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, both of them were good films. The first one was the best one out of them. The first one's definitely the better one out of them, in my opinion. The first one was great. Like set up the story for all the characters, great soundtrack, all that. Second one, everything was just subpar for that. Like it was definitely good, but it just wasn't as good as the other ones. That's just what I'm saying. But I mean, like both are good films, but like I just don't really like that. The villain Ego, I'm not a big fan. Wait, the year just spins. It's cool. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ego. If you don't know who Ego is, it's Star Lord's father and the villain for the movie. I like the concept for it, but like, I just didn't. I don't really like. It's just a weird concept. The movie's weird. I don't like Mantis. She's weird. I don't know. It's just a bit weird, but besides those few minor details, it's a great movie. I wish there was a great tier, because that would have been like this would be in the great tier, these would be in the great tier, pretty much all these would be in the great tier except for Black Panther maybe. Black Panther was good in my opinion. But now, my personal favorite trilogy, like Avengers is great, like perfect, as a lot of people would say, but personally, I would rank the three Captain America movies higher than like like better than. Okay, I placed these three over these two, over the first two Avengers, but put them underneath these two, basically. The first one definitely goes top. It's phenomenal. Winter Soldier, man, this is tough. I think they all have to go the best. I'm not picking favorites because like Captain America was my favorite hero for a long time until Spider-Man, until they released Tom Holland as Spider-Man, which shot him up way up. But no, Captain America, the first one had a phenomenal backstory. Like the definitely the best backstory of any of the Avengers. And no one can fight me about it. It's definitely the best beginning for him, and he got the best ending in Endgame. uh, Winter Soldier, it introduced Bucky, and it kind of it begins a lot of the stuff that leads to Civil War, which is another great thing. It also reveals Hydra as the main villain. I mean, I know, I said I wanted a main villain, and it's sort of Bucky, but it's also still Hydra, which is phenomenal. Like Hydra's like the one case I'm fine with. It's an evil organization that's been around for millennia, and it's great. Like, if you haven't seen Agents of Shield, then you wouldn't understand why it's been around for so long. But it's definitely great. And Civil War is just a masterpiece. It's pitting all the original Avengers. I get all the original Avengers. Okay, not all the original. It sets some of the original Avengers and a bunch of the newer Avengers against each other. It makes people choose sides, and that's definitely something that it's a phenomenon. Like, it's definitely a worthy movie, and it sets up a bunch of like friendships and stuff like that. Like, we get to see Wanda, who's Scarlet Witch, and Vision get that, like, them being together, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. But definitely out of all the stuff that was like out of the stuff that came out of Civil War, definitely Falcon and Bucky's friendship. That like their duo, like that duo is great. I just wish I'd be able to see the new series, but I have no money for the new Disney like service thing. I don't know what to call it. It's like Netflix, but with all Disney stuff, which is cool. And so, is there anything I want to change about this list? Okay, Thor definitely deserves to be down here. Original Iron Man, like second Iron Man, those two were just meh. They're bad, but still meh. Thor first, yeah, okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna move Black Panther down to likable. I just didn't. I don't know. It's definitely a good movie. I the thing that saves like Black Panther would definitely be likable if it wasn't for Killmonger and the other villain. I forgot his name. There's a second villain in the movie. Claw. That's his name. Claw. He's my favorite Marvel villain. I know he's only in two movies. He's in Age of Ultron, which is here, and is here. He's basically just like a black market seller. But when Ultron like cuts his arm off, he gets a cool, incredible upgrade with like basically a sonic arm that just shoots sonic blast out of it. That's amazing. And like he's such a hilarious villain. Like he's up there with Joker. And the Joker's like one of my favorite villains ever. I'll probably do DC stuff later, honestly. But yeah, yeah, those two villains save Black Panther from it being likable and being a good movie. That's it. That's the only reason why. Yeah. I think that's gonna be it, though. I think this is my list. So, uh, that's it for now, though. Like as of apparently this date, which you guys can see. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this not top 10, the end of this ranking video. Okay. Definitely, I might. I don't think I'm gonna organize these by which ones are my favorite because like this is a mess to deal with. I can do that easily. Like hands down, just do that easily. And the rest from here, like from Guardians of the Galaxy to Endgame, is like a mess. Like I couldn't be able to tell. Like these two are probably solid up here anyway. Move that there for 3. I feel like Doctor Strange actually would go to 4. Actually, this is kind of easier than I thought it would be, but Guardians of the Galaxy would go here. Yeah, I feel like the Captain America's are in the right order, right, as the trilogy goes. And Thor Ragnarok, I feel would go there. These are actually already in order. Like I love the Hitman move. Actually, no, Age of Ultron goes up in front of. Age of Ultron definitely. That's not. Yeah, that's Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron, then the second Ant-Man, first Ant-Man. Yeah, this is the order. This is the order. So if we're going left to right and each one, it's going down my favorite list of my favorite movies. That's it. That's done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below about what your favorite Marvel movie is, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!